And with that, hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Tell Me Why, where we are about to save the next puzzle. This one, which we did in the last episode, and we go on right here.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there. Figured anything out yet?
Nah, still thinking.
Okay, we have the figurine, right? And yes, in case you wonder, just in case, I thought the game saved, but obviously it did not. That's why the reason this is a new session, and that's why.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks, and
Is the gold lady setting the animals free?
judging from the broomstick, I'd say she's getting rid of them, not setting them free.
The cruel parents kept her locked in the musty place. That's why some things here obviously are different. And she said something about hatchet, right? So, ballerina.
Oh, poor thing.
Oh shit. You think Marianne's mom took away her pet?
Why would she do that?
Maybe as a kind of punishment? Or just because she was mean?
Okay, we have a ballerina. We have a bird. She was heartbroken. And something...
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away. What's the gold lady doing?
Whispering something into someone's ear behind the princess's back?
Okay, but these two are, I am certain. Ah. Wait.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
It seems like the gold lady's kind of stabbing the princess in the back in all these, right?
I'm just trying around here. Oh, hello.
Is that it?
It's opening.
What's in there this time?
That's the house, right?
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Oh, no, leave. No, not leave. Turn around. Give it to me again. And turn it was.
Salmonberry Park.
Don't be a stranger. Keep on looking for
Is that
those
some kind of commune?
Looks like it.
answers.
So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
To the questions in your head in which you're blind. Smiley face. Jelly, we miss you already. Sol and Bonwen, sorry, we are losing you to modern civilization. We'll miss your positive attitude and your adventurous spirit. Also, your wild edibles picking skills. Haha, our pretty Marcus. And Marcus written correctly. Bon voyage, Marianne. Rick, Marianne, you had the warmest, most beautiful aura. And there's Rick again, right? And I know you keep on shining wherever you land. Peace and blessings. Charita, thanks for being our little ray of sunshine. Godspeed, Captain Vetty. I like your pictures. Love, Carmela.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
I let him know you were interested in the house he's selling, Tammy. And then let's go through this one from Dad.
Her father.
Read, please. Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. Oh, that's bad. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day. Friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin, AD, brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in Le Corner. You're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years and can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are, and that you and your child are both safe. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by your own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up, it spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock after dropping out of college and without a penny to your name. She only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly. Marianne, a mother's duty doesn't end where her children leave home. But you shouldn't point fingers at her like that, right? Now that your mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. Just thought you should know. Dad.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us? Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Okay, and we have an O. We have
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
So we have the first two of them.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
In a day, she took her... What's that? Her tiara and ran away to forest.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas? I'm trying to make sense of the castle in the bottom left corner.
Well, it's like we were saying. The gold lady lived in one, so it probably represents Marianne's childhood home.
Okay, that sounds
That's
like
the gold lady's castle.
That sounds like the beginning, right?
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas? That's our house in the top right corner, isn't it?
Yeah. Hold on. When did she buy the house again? Why don't we go back and check the dates? You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas?
Let's actually... Clock?
A clock. What do you think this is about?
She had that watchmaking job in Juneau, right? So that was probably right before she moved to Delos.
Okay, that should be before the house then.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know. Why don't we solve this one first? What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
But wait.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, you need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas? What's up with the salmonberry flowers?
I think those probably represent the commune she stayed at after she moved out.
Okay. Then that comes after that, right? It's some sort of timeline. And that... I'm just...
Some sort of clock? This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
That... I don't know.
Yes.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
The princess's loss. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess on a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the mad hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window where sun would catch on its surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would plug it up, place it upon her head and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete, because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow, give it a quick kiss and go to bed. On her way she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safest on the pillow where she slept. Oh, even more? One night the princess woke up to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows in their panes. Fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to bed with her. All through the night she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed and the princess relaxed. The day was the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning, grateful as she was that nothing had gone wrong. The night she placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a quick kiss and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room the tiara lay open on or upon the ground, broken, dull and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign that anything at all could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry, but though she tried to fix it and to polish it, it was gone, beyond repair and with no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the next night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside and her gaze fixed on a sapling. She remembered how this sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word she went out and buried the tiara underground beneath the sapling, and as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. Okay, that was it, right? Yeah.
And that was how the princess
I'm sorry, I need you to close the calendar.
Precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Yeah, she got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest. Okay, so how do we open it?
That should be easy, right? Yellow is the E thing. L, Q or O?
Alright, should be easy enough. Yes.
The last one I already forgot and just guessed, to be utterly honest.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Ollie. She noticed.
Dear Alyson or Ollie, we write stories to
That was her
understand
son.
and be understood, but what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Is that...
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
Okay, but guys, we are gonna do that in the next episode where we maybe even play
now that
them
we're done
again.
with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these.
Or we maybe take a look at them. For now, you know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do enjoy this episode, please give me a little wonderful thumbs up and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. And hopefully we see us tomorrow in the next episode where we go on with riddles if I do not forget. Have a nice day.